Hello Curiosity crew, I'm Corey.
And I'm Caitlin.
Welcome to Project Wise After Hours. Today's activity is going to be making some chromatography butterflies. Who's ready to wise up?
So this experiment relates to the field of physics. Physicists study the motion of objects big and small so that they may do things like test out roller coasters or car safety, create electron microscopes, or study radiation. At Clemson, students who are physics majors report to Keinerd Laboratory.
Today, our list of materials includes coffee filters, water, a non-permanent marker, scissors, and a pipe cleaner. If you don't have coffee filters, cut a piece of white paper into a circle. When you pick a marker, don't be afraid to use a dark color. This experiment will make colorful butterflies out of any color marker.
Alright crew, it's time to get started. So first we're going to take one of our coffee filters and we're going to draw a circle on it. Now it just needs to be a mid-sized circle and you need to overlap it several times with your marker, which you want it to be some sort of non-permanent marker. Here we've got some washable markers and Corey's going to show you the next step.
Alright crew, so we've got our circle here, pretty good size. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to fold this guy over halfway, like this, and then we're going to fold it one more time so it's folded in quarters, but it's going to look kind of like a little cone shape. And then we take that
and we're going to take our cup and have just a little bit of water in the bottom because we don't want the water to touch the marker line, we just want it to touch the very tip of our cup. So now we're going to put it in the cup, just the very tip's going to touch the water.
Perfect. So once we have our coffee filter carefully set in this cup, we're going to let that marker kind of creep up. So you've got to give it some time here to reach the edge of the filter. So this is where we'll just wait a little bit. Alrighty crew, we've probably waited long enough here. The marker is getting to the edge of our filter, so we're going to go ahead and take that out. We've got just a regular old paper towel here, waiting so that this guy can dry. And now we will prepare to wait again as we let this dry out. So hang in there, we'll be back.
Alright, so it looks like our coffee filter is dry, so we're going to take that and cut our pipe cleaner in half. And we are going to then pass it over to Corey.
Perfect. So this pipe cleaner and the half a pipe cleaner is going to act as our antenna. So what you're going to do with your dry coffee filter is kind of squish it up here in the middle. Those are going to make the two wings of the butterfly. And then kind of like a twisty tie, you're going to wrap it around and twist this pipe cleaner tight. And you can also do something creative with the antennas. I'm going to give a couple zigzags here just because it's fun, but you can twist them whatever you like. And then here we have our beautiful butterfly. If you'd like to make more butterflies, test out different markers on different filters to see what pigments they're made of. Which one had the most colors and which one's your favorite?
So this demonstrated chromatography, which is a method of separating a mixture into its parts. The mixture in this experiment was the ink of the marker, and the water was used to carry the ink across the filter. As it traveled across the paper, the ink separated into each colored chemical. The water was able to climb the paper by processes called cohesion and adhesion. This can make water move upward on a paper.
Water molecules bind with each other, but they bind more closely with paper fibers. This causes the water to climb the fibers and both make and break the bonds with other molecules.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Project Wise After Hours. We'll see you next time, and until then,
keep exploring!